We're speaking with Chelan County Fire District 1 Chief Mike Burnett here at the downtown fire station, and we're talking about yesterday's fatal fire with Malaga. Walk us through that, would you, Chief, and how that fire played out yesterday?
Well, the call came in with the fire in a bedroom with a person trapped, and the person was not able to get out of bed. So we knew responding there that we had a potential victim inside the house. The crews that first arrived went right to the bedroom. It was an add-on to the back of the house where the master bedroom was, and knocked down the fire and then went in to make access into that room. The initial search, they weren't able to find her just because of the severe damage. The roof had come down and it was covering where she was at initially. Knocked the fire down, and then on the secondary search, we're able to locate her.
Terrible tragedy, obviously, but how difficult was that fire to put out?
You know, the actual fire was relatively easy to put out. The room was totally damaged. All the roof was down on it, ceiling. The fire then extended into the attic of the main part of the house because the master bedroom was an add-on, and so that was our secondary attack, was to get up in the attic and make sure that didn't spread through the rest of the house.
Okay, the victim in this particular fire, as I understand, was an invalid.
She was bedridden, 80 years old, and had some medical conditions and could only get out with help with her husband.
Okay, and the husband was outside of the home when it started?
Yeah, he was out in the shop working, wasn't aware of the fire until he smelled some smoke. Came back, tried to get into the house through some French doors, and was knocked back by the fire. He had a fair amount of his hair singed off on his head and stuff. So.
Okay, so he had to be treated.
He didn't actually. No, he didn't inhale any of the smoke or that. It was just that hair singe curled up.
Okay. Obviously, it's always difficult responding to a fire of this nature, but even more so when it involves a fatality. Obviously, for your crews, that's a rarity.
It is. We don't have them frequently, thankfully, and it is always tough. Each time that we have to go there for that, the battalion chief, when he arrived, he early on called for a second alarm, just because we know that the manpower needs intensify. We're going to be on the scene a lot longer. Even if it wasn't a difficult fire to put out, just the emotional component of it, dealing with family members, law enforcement, investigators, coroner, all that, just take a lot more time.
Okay, well, we know where the fire started, apparently in that master bedroom add-on, but do we know the cause at this point?
The investigator was out there last night, did all the photographs and everything, and then we were able to remove the victim and transfer the body to the coroner. The cause, the investigator's out there again tomorrow, or today actually, and we'll finish up his investigation. At this time, we have our idea of what it was, but I don't want to say anything until we get it confirmed.
Understand. Chief Burnett, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it.
Steve Hare, NCW Life News.